Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to write a cover letter for a paralegal position. In this YouTube video, I'll write a cover letter example that is short, concise and to the point. Once you are done writing, I would advise you to download matching and professional looking resume and cover letter templates. Click on the hyperlink in the description for more information. Now before I start writing the example letter, let me first emphasize on the most important writing tips for paralegals. First off, use a formal font and font size that is easy to read. Calibri, Arial or Times New Roman with a 10 to 12 point font size will do. Verdana and Courier New are also fine, as long as you don't use novelty or handwriting style fonts. Furthermore, stick to a one-page document with around 300 words and divide your letter into 4 paragraphs. Secondly, distinguish two styles, American and British English cover letters. In this tutorial, I am going to write an American English example, but I will also inform you about the differences between these two styles. Thirdly, address your letter to someone and write a suitable greeting. For example, Dear Mr. Green or Dear Miss Green. If the recipient is a married woman, you can use Mrs. as the abbreviation. In case you don't know the reader's gender, then I would suggest you to write the full name, as in Dear Alex Green. If you can't, after thorough research, find any contact information, then I would advise you to write Dear Hiring Manager. Fourthly, your cover letter is a supplement to your resume. So instead of listing your skills and experience like you do in your CV, you need to provide some context. For example, why did you specialize in financial and bankruptcy law? How many business litigations have you assisted? And what were the highlights in these cases? Now I will show you how to answer these kind of questions later on in this video. At last, choose a proper closing salutation. For example, kind regards, best regards, or sincerely. Yours sincerely is British, and Americans tend to reverse the order and write sincerely yours. Nowadays, sincerely is a common and an acceptable close for American cover letters. You can also write yours faithfully, which can be used when a recipient is not addressed by name, like in Dear Hiring Manager. It is a British usage. Yours truly is the American equivalent. Alright, that's it for the most important writing tips. Next up, I want to start writing the cover letter example. First, you need to list your contact information on the left side. In between white lines underneath, we put the date and then the hiring manager's name and position, followed by the law firm's information. As for the salutation, we write Dear Mr. Green. Now this is how you structure an American English cover letter. For British English, you need to put the contact information and date on the right side. Then you need to put the day first, then the month, and exclude the comma. Underneath, we notice that the subject is included in the British English letter. It is commonly used in the UK, but usually left out in the US. For American usage, the month is placed first, followed by the date, and you need to insert a comma between the day and year. We also include a dot after the abbreviation MR or MS. For British English, you can leave it out. In the first paragraph, also called the introduction, you need to answer the what, where and why questions. So what position are you applying for? Where did you find the vacancy? Why are you applying? And at which establishment? Now make sure to answer these questions. It proves your attention to detail and ability to communicate clearly. In the second paragraph, you shortly introduce yourself, followed by your motivation for the job opportunity. Show that the position you are applying for is important to you, because you don't want recruiters to think that you are sending the same letter to dozens of other companies. Try to answer questions like what triggers you to work as a paralegal, and or why do you specifically want to join their law firm. Let the reader know that you did your research and are in fact specifically interested in what they offer. In the third paragraph, you need to like this video if you like what you see so far, and subscribe for more related content. Okay, so match your qualifications to the job requirements. Don't list your skills and experience like you do in your resume, but instead provide context. For example, why did you specialize in financial and bankruptcy law? How many business litigations have you assisted? And what were the highlights in these cases? A great way to get your foot in the door is by mentioning your network that you've built over the years. In the last paragraph, you can mention your availability. Furthermore, express your interest to further discuss your candidacy and topic of interest. Refer to your attached references and resume and include your phone number so they can easily reach out to you. Don't forget to thank the reader for taking their time to review your cover letter and close in a compelling way. So kind or best regards, followed by your name and surname. Alright, we covered the most important writing tips and made an example letter of around 300 words. Want to see this example and all of my other examples in text format? Then visit my website via the hyperlink in the description. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will respond as soon as possible. If this video was helpful, then a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!